Noreen. We're in the car. It is Tuesday morning and it is Zaycon pickup day. I thought I would take you along and show you what happens when you pick up your Zaycon order. Today I'm picking up ground beef and I have to stay on the road, but we're on our way to Jacksonville, which is about 30-45 miles away. The location we're going to says it's about 45 miles away, so we're up super early.
Dr. M.L. King Jr. Boulevard.
And she's telling me where to go. But our pickup time is 8 o'clock, which is like insanely early, and it's a Tuesday morning. And sometimes Zaycon has those weird pickup times, so you kind of have to just deal with it because you get the really great deals on the meat prices. So today we're getting 40 pounds of ground beef, and when we get closer to the location, I'll show you what it looks like when you get in the line to pick up your meat. And then we're going to take it home and we're going to show you what we got, and we're going to start we're going to bulk process. This is going to be ground beef. It's going to be something we do for our bulk cooking series, and we'll show you what it looks like when you pick up your order in the Zaycon line. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, here we are. We're ready to come in and pick up.
The destination is on your right.
The destination is on your right.
Branch Road.
We are picking up our Zaycon order.
They're still there.
Arrived.
Right here, and you can see the truck. And what you do is you just pull in, and since there's no one behind me, I'm gonna ask the guy some questions. Good morning.
Last name?
Lambert.
Noreen, getting 180/20.
Yes.
Where would you like that loaded?
You can just stick it in the trunk.
All right.
And you just pop your trunk and they put it in for you. And then I have a couple of questions for you after you're done.
That was it? What do you need to know?
Well, I just thought I would share with my, I have a YouTube channel called Noreen's Kitchen.
Okay.
When you pick up your order, if you're late, or how long do you guys usually stick around?
If you look online, when you go to order, you'll see what event you're going to order for. Like you ordered for this parking lot.
Right.
We're scheduled here from 8 to 8:30.
Okay.
However, if somebody's running late, weather's bad or whatever, if you call our customer service number and let them know, hey, I'm on my way, I'm going to be 5 minutes, 10 minutes late, they call us directly on our own phone, and we'll sit here and wait. If somebody's on their way, I will sit and wait.
I love it. That's awesome. Now, is there ever an opportunity to to buy extra stuff off of your truck, or do you only have what's been ordered?
We start out generally with what's ordered. Sometimes we will have 5 or 10 cases extra. This time I happen to have extra.
Okay.
Because Saturday the snowstorm up north.
Sure.
A lot of people didn't pick up.
Okay.
But generally, if a driver has extra, the text messages that go out from us as drivers, a reminder will go out that, hey, remember your pickup today. I personally go and put out a reminder if I'm here early. I'll put the reminder out that I'm here early, and if I do have extra product, I generally state something there.
Okay. All right. What's your name?
Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry.
Thank
it's
you.
a pleasure. I appreciate your help.
No problem.
Have a great day.
It doesn't matter. You come in line, everybody can ask, hey, do you have any extra? And if I happen to have extra, they can pull off to the side, order it, get back in line, and pick it up and go home with it.
That's fantastic. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Have a great day.
Have a good day.
And that's it. We picked up our Zaycon order, and now we're getting ready to go home. How easy was that?
We didn't have to get out of the car.
We didn't have to get out of the car on this very cold morning where I am. So how awesome is that?
Jerry's out here freezing his butt off.
That's right. Jerry's getting back in the truck. And yeah, so that's how easy it is to order and pick up your Zaycon. And now we're going to take it home. I'm going to make a couple of stops on the way. And yeah, that's how easy it is. Okay, we opened up the trunk because we're out of the car to do something. And I just wanted to have a look at the box. This box is sealed. And the one thing I did want you to know is that everything that comes from Zaycon is fresh. It is not frozen. It doesn't get frozen until you freeze it. So this has come direct from the producer as a product of the USA. And then it says that you should freeze it by the 23rd of January. This is 80/20 ground chuck, and I'm excited to see. You can see what it looks like a little bit through the hole. I think they're giant, what I call chubs, and we'll open this up when we get home. So I just wanted to just see what the box looked like. It is 28 degrees right here in Jacksonville, and there's ice on my car, so this beef is going to stay good and cold until we get it home. So I just wanted you to see in my messy trunk, but that's all right, I don't mind. So we'll see you back at the kitchen counter. All right, we are home. We spent the morning in Jacksonville after we picked this up since it was so cold out. This was fine in the trunk, and we're home, and I told you I'd meet you back at the kitchen counter, so here we are. But I also wanted to talk to you because we are really focusing this year on bulk cooking and budget busting, kind of saving some serious money, and this is a really great way that you can do that. Zaycon Fresh, if you're not familiar, is a great company that delivers meat all across the country. It doesn't deliver meat to every area of the country, but you can easily find out if there's someplace close to you where you can go pick it up. I have to drive 45 miles to pick mine up, but it is well worth it. It's like my little trip to the big city.
But it's actually a small city.
Yeah, exactly. There's a military base there, so we can go on base and go to the commissary if we want to, but that's where the Sam's Club is, and there's a big mall up there, and a lot of different things that we can go and run some errands that we necessarily can't do in the town where we live. So it is totally worth the trip. You saw how easy it was to pick up the meat and how they just put it in your trunk for you, and how awesome Jerry was when he answered our questions. So I really hope that if you're interested in saving some great money, this ground beef was $120 for this case of 40 pounds. Zaycon offers chicken. Their chicken is awesome. They offer chicken breasts, chicken tenders, whole chickens, chicken thighs. They do shrimp. They do pork chops and pork loins and pork tenderloins. They do so many different things. They do different kinds of fish. They do whole hams. Your meat is never delivered frozen. It is always delivered fresh. And then it's up to you to freeze it or process it however you choose. You can can it. You can divide this up and freeze it. You can cook some of it off, which I'm going to do. Have you ever cooked off some ground beef and then frozen it in meal-sized portions? Because that's a really great way to save time and money. And that way when you get home at night, you can make your tacos just by throwing your cooked ground beef in a skillet with your taco seasoning, or throw it in your spaghetti sauce, and boom, dinner is ready in the amount of time that it takes for the meat to heat through. Really great time saver and money saver. So I'm gonna go process my meat. If you are interested in learning more about Zaycon Foods or Zaycon Fresh, then I'm gonna leave links below to where you can go. It doesn't cost anything for you to sign up. What you'll do is get notifications. I often post special discounts, and they will go out to you through my newsletter. So if you would like to sign up for my newsletter, I will leave a link down below. And sometimes they offer us special discounts, like right now, if you're a new customer, you will get an additional 20% off your very first order. And if you order it now and pay for it, you may not have to pick it up for a month or two, depending on what you're looking for, because they always have different things on sale from month to month. But you can purchase it 2 or 3 months out, and then the schedule for pickup is right there on their website. What I'm going to do is probably go to the website and do an on-screen tutorial in another video, and I will show you how easy it is to order. But I just wanted to show you the process for, you know, picking up your Zaycon Fresh order, because I think that a lot of people might be confused about how that works if they've never done it before. It just might not be what you're used to, but I'm here to tell you the meat is really high quality, and generally their prices are really excellent. And when you can stock your freezer without having to buy a side of beef, I thought I'd bring you back really quick and show you what I did as far as processing the 40 pounds of ground beef. 2 of those tubes of meat, 20 pounds, was divided into 2.5 pound portions. These are going to go in my freezer. So each one was divided in 4. Now I took 2 others and divided them in 4 also. What I did was I took my metal yardstick and I measured that each tube was 22 inches long, and I cut it in half, and then one of them I took, well, 2 of them I turned into burgers. So all I did was I cut each tube into 4, and then I cut each portion of 4 into 6 burgers, and I just kind of interleaved parchment. These end up being approximately half-pound burgers, but because this is 80-20, once these are cooked on the grill or in a griddle pan, they will end up being approximately third-pound burgers after they cook down, after they release their water and all of their grease. So I have 24 burger patties. I have 8 2.5-pound packages, and then the last tube of meat I went ahead, I divided into 4 and I cooked it off. And then what I did was I put the cooked hamburger, I cooked the hamburger until it had no water left in it, but it didn't turn brown. I don't want it to turn brown because when I thaw this out, I want to be able to brown it and season it for tacos or pasta sauce or bachelor stew or cheeseburger mac or whatever. And what I did was I put this in a colander after it was cooked but not browned, and I rinsed it with super hot water, and then I shook it dry the best I could. You see there's no liquid in this bag, and I just spooned it in the bag. I closed it up and I made sure I pushed all the air out of it. So these are approximately 2.25 pound bags because this has been cooked, so it would have been 2.5 pounds before cooking. And then I'm going to freeze these, and then I have the last portion of ground beef on the stove cooking, and we're going to have that for dinner tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and find room in my 3 different freezers for this meat, and that's how I processed it. I wanted to bring you back and show you. You need to do this according to what your preference is. What does your family eat more of? This is going to do us really well. I may do any number of things with this 20 pounds of ground beef here, but for right now I just need to get it processed and in the freezer, and that's what I did. So I hope this helps you out. Again, if you're interested in learning more about Zaycon Fresh, I'll leave the information and the links down below, and you can go do your own research and maybe give it a try. Give it a try just one time if there's something that you think you'd be interested in, or maybe you have a friend, you could go in and split it. My mom and I have done that before with the chicken breasts, and that way you're not having to process 40 pounds of chicken. You end up with half, or maybe you have a few friends, maybe you have brothers, sisters, whatever, you want to go in and try it out. Then you can all take a portion, maybe 10 pounds each, and then that makes it stretch a little bit further, and everybody gets a try, and then you can all sign up for it if you want to in the future, and you'll have it on hand. They have really great prices, really good product, and I hope you give it a try. So I hope you try it. I hope you love it. Until next time, I'll see ya.